to go over today some of the things that you will need to create your detailed drawings and your assembly drawing for the vise. Okay, these are some of the settings. The drawings that you've been handing in are very inconsistent, and we need that consistency, and we need to have standards. Okay, so I'm going to go over what they are, and if you don't match them, it will reflect on your grade. Okay, so you're going to be drawing an assembly drawing. Notice it's on a C-size piece of paper. I will go over that. Actually, I do have that on that base drawing, how to create the C-size drawing. Okay, on this drawing you're going to have all the parts. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts. Okay, they're all dimensioned. There are section views. The threads are true. Okay, they're real threads. Okay, the nuts, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, the threads in there. I show them here, but you don't have to worry about that. Okay, then we're going to have an assembly view, and I'll show you how to do the detail. Okay, and how to set up this drawing like this. That'll come later. Okay, when we first made our template 6 years ago when this class started, okay, we made a CAD 2 ISO. Okay, that is part of our millimeter template. Okay, make sure that you draw these in millimeters. Make sure, if you don't have a template, make sure that you pick 3D millimeters. Okay, and then you can create the CAD ISO if you'd like. Okay, the settings. Okay, here are the settings for the lines. Okay, I'm not going to go over each one of these. Okay, take a look at this and compare it with yours. Make sure that it's the same for the lines. Okay, here are the symbols and arrows. Okay, here is the text. Okay, make sure people are handing in drawings where this dimension is going the wrong direction. Okay, these are going the wrong direction. Okay, they have to be correct on here. Okay, here is for fit. Okay, and then here is our decimal places. Here's our units. It's decimal, it's a period. Okay, there's no leading zero, no trailing zero. Okay, so all these are important, and you can use either CAD 2 ISO or make a CAD 2 ISO. Okay, same thing for our leaders. Okay, many people are handing in drawings where the text size on here is different than your text of your dimension. That cannot be. Okay, so again, we made one called isotypical. If you don't have one, make one. Okay, here is the leader format. Okay, and here is the content. Make sure that it matches that. We also made one called balloon. Okay, even though I spelled balloon wrong. Okay, and there are the settings for that. Okay, again, I've gone over how to make these balloons in our assembly video that I did. Okay, take a look if you don't remember how to do it. Okay, the text sizes, we had one called title. This is the height, that's the width factor. We have title large. There's the height, there's the width factor. We had title small. There's the height and the width factor. Make sure you have those. Okay, make sure your title block looks like this. Do not make your name in a fancy format or font. Okay, and don't make it gigantic, and everything should be this size. The only thing that should be different, whoops, I got lost there. Okay, this is the large text. This is the small text. Everything else is the normal title, which is what, 3.175. Okay, should be very consistent. All the fonts should be the same. Okay, this shouldn't say title in one font and then the name of it in a different font. Okay, make sure that you fill this in. I want your name on it, the date that you did it, if there's any material. Okay, make sure that you have the drawing number in there that I wanted. Make sure that the title is what it is. Okay, all of this stuff is going to count. Okay, on the assembly drawing you'll have a table. Okay, make sure the table looks like this. I want all the text uppercase. Okay, I want these words in there. Okay, this one here should be 6 millimeters. This one here should be your title. Okay, text 3.175. Okay, make sure that it's all nice and even. Make sure that everything is correct. Quantities, the item numbers should go in order. Okay, now they can either go from 1 to 11 up top or down the bottom, whichever you'd rather. Okay, make sure that you're using a C-size piece of paper. Go into page setup, okay, with whichever layout it is. Put your printer on none. Go to paper size, which would be an ANSI C, 17 by 22 inches. Okay. Okay, your rectangle in there should be around 406 by 510. Okay, 400 is fine, 505 is fine, as long as it fits within that dotted line. I just don't want it to be 150 by 200. Okay, make sure your title block is the right size here. Okay, and then we will start making our detailed drawing and our assemblies.